Hi, I'm Kathleen Byram, and I'm going to tell you today my list of favorite books. But first, I want you to see my book, Conversations with Dawnkey, A Bipolar Journey. It's available at Amazon. Now, this is in no particular order. This is a loose list. This is just a compilation of different names here. The first one I wrote down was Patricia Cornwell. Now, I don't know about her personal life, and it's none of my business. What I know about is how she writes, and it's good. It has a way of sucking all the happiness out. And making you somehow feel okay. I'm not sure what I mean by that, but she can make the most jolly time seem so lonely, like a Christmas where no one cares. And the things in these stories just, it has to touch your heart. The things that happen to these people that end up in her morgue. She's a great writer, and the characters are great. They have very strong personality that stands out. It's not all, flat. She's just, she's written so many books. The ones that stand out, though, are Blowfly. And I'm trying to think if there's another one that stands out, but I don't think so. I think it's Blowfly that really got me. And I want to say something else. I don't want to give anything away, but there's a big fat grief in there somewhere along the line that happens, and it's not permanent. Just remember that. I remember someone telling me they stopped reading Patricia Cornwell when the grief came. I'm being purposely ambiguous, so I don't ruin it for anyone. But just trust me, there's better times. Patricia Cornwell and what is the guy's name? Thomas Harris. Thomas Harris does Hannibal Lecter in those books. There's there's Silence of the Lambs, there's Hannibal, and there is Hannibal Rising, and there's Red Dragon, and there's, I think Black Sunday is one of the books he does, but I haven't read that. Red Dragon refers to Hannibal in it, but he's not really much of a character in it, I don't think. Yes, he is. He is in it. I remember now. The thing about Thomas Harris is that he can be so hurtful and so serious, and you're down in a hole of misery reading, and he throws you a little morsel, dink, and it tastes like something from the gods. He has a way of starving you for the good times. And there's something so pleasurable about that starvation, if that makes any sense. I love the Hannibal Lecter books. I don't believe he ever surprised me or frightened me. I'm serious. I really understood that character, I felt like. John Steinbeck, his books, East of Eden, used to be my favorite book. Mean Genes, that's another one. Mean Genes is, I just can't like it enough. It has all this different information in it about the way the brain works and tricking yourself into doing right. And you can start anywhere and just pick up a little tidbit here, come over here, pick up a little tidbit there, and it's cool. You don't have to read it from start to finish. You can just pick at it, cherry pick it if you want. And it's so entertaining. And then there's Ramachandran. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his name right. And Oliver Sacks. And they're in neurology. They're doctors, for lack of a better term. I can't give their exact titles, but they're both compelling, fascinating, warm, good readers. Sacks is more warm than Ramachandran. Ramachandran is almost fiendish in his mischievous glee at possibilities of confronting people's tricked minds into realizing the reality that they have been denying. Did that make any sense? What are some more? Linda Goodman. Linda Goodman was my favorite for years and years. She was an astrologer. She died. And it's really a shame because she was a breath of fresh air and wonderful magical mysticalness. And the way that she wrote with such love and understanding was just fabulous. And Star Signs, if you have not read Star Signs, you need to get it and read it for fun. There's parts in it that are obviously not meant to be taken literally, and just take it with a grain of salt. But it's fascinating. and it's fun, and the lexigramming is particularly fun. Lindsay Goodman was a magical lady. Oh, Patrick Susskind wrote Perfume. Did you see that in the movies? Where in the movie there was a different ending than the book. The book's ending was shocking and horrible, and it was written beautifully, and it blew me away. And the book had a totally different ending. It's like Hannibal and Silence of the Lambs, or Hannibal and the book and the movie. It was different. How do you feel about that when they do that? Oh, I'll tell you something that drove me nuts was the book Watchers. That's one of my favorite books. It's by Dean Koontz. It's probably my favorite book of his, Watchers. And it's about this dog named Einstein and this other creature that has been raised in a lab with him. And they're both uber smart, but the dog is brilliant and compassionate, whereas the other has been created to be full of hate. It's very sad, but it's a fantastic book. I think a large percentage of Koontz's fans would agree that that's his best book. Patrick Susskind. Okay, I think I've said enough books. It's been 12 minutes and 30 seconds, and I think I better get off here. I really appreciate you listening, and I hope you enjoyed listening to this, and I hope that you will like and subscribe and make a comment on what some of your favorite books are, or why you disagree or agree with what my choices were. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.